YouTube has just been my biggest failure. Felt like I'm consistently failing at, you know what I mean? Am I really myself on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe that YouTube's not for me, right? I'm not trying to be unique. Here's how you go from 0 viewers to 10 million viewers in one video. Bullshit. Stop lying. 2022. My wedding was great. It was so lit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna get right into it. As you've seen by the title, where I've been, what I've been doing, what I've been up to, and should I use my microphone? Yes, hold on, let me get my microphone. Okay, I'm back with the microphone. I hope you guys can hear me properly. In order to start this video, I already have some notes that I'm gonna use to guide me so that I don't go off the rails. To support me, I brought my friend, brought some whiskey to the channel today. Make sure that you are above or you are at the drinking age, and make sure you drink responsibly. Let me pour some. I'm going to mix it a little bit with some fruit punch. My peach juice actually is finished, so I'm going to use the juice that we have. I'm actually filming this video right around the Christmas period, so Christmas and New Year's, so I hope that you guys had a good holiday. So let me just get right into it. Answer the question, why I left YouTube. Let's sip on that. Every time that I come back after maybe a hiatus of posting videos on my channel, I come back and I'm saying, oh, I'm sorry, life has been lifing, you know, but I'm back. Yes, life has been lifing, but I feel like I am past the point where I just want to, want to share maybe a tad bit of what's going on or give you an idea of why. A reason one I left YouTube was that when I went back into posting videos after I deleted my old videos, like the first set of videos I had on YouTube when I joined YouTube in 2016, the thing is, the videos I started to make later was kind of in a state whereas, I didn't know who I was showing in a sense, if that makes any sense to you. And the thing was, I needed to be okay because if you've seen one of my previous videos on my YouTube, kind of gives you an understanding as to why I started a YouTube channel. It was kind of an outlet for me, but, oh, sorry if I touched the microphone, but also, I actually do enjoy filming. I do enjoy being in front of the camera and, being on someone's TV screen. So I really did enjoy doing that, but that was not the reason why I started YouTube. But I also feel like with what's just going on in my life, or what has been going on, especially in the past year, I think YouTube has been one of the things that suffered the most or got the worst end of the stick. I don't want to use the word unstable because it comes out really bad. But the thing was, I was juggling so many things that I feel like I was just throwing in a little bit of energy into YouTube as I had time and as time progressed. I want to be consistent. Basically, that's the truth. I just want to be consistent on YouTube. It's not like I lack the content. It's not that I lack the efficiency to put the content out there, but it's just I lack the management of time and efficiency, especially when I put in effort into my YouTube channel. The other one is I didn't have the motivation to film with the time that I had. I did set a goal for myself of like, oh, being monetized on YouTube this year, especially since like being on YouTube still since 2016. Honestly, that has been a very long time for me, and part of it is my fault in a way. Like the thing is, especially my Instagram can attest to this, whereas when I'm consistent and I do put in the work, I do see the results. Example, my Instagram, I do put in a lot of effort, and I'm always, I'm pretty active on Instagram, and so I do see results there, whereas I feel like YouTube is just so much harder. But then I started realizing that I needed to refocus my energy as to why I was posting on YouTube. I needed to post on YouTube because I did enjoy it. Yes, I did have the goal that I wanted to have 5,000 subscribers, be monetized on YouTube, and continue to create content in 2022. But obviously I did not hit all of that goal. but I think I had the wrong mindset when it came to creating content. Kind of going off of the last point that I just made, I wasn't able to manage the time that I had to film, edit, and also put the content out on YouTube. I feel like I didn't utilize the resources that I have, whereas, meaning like scheduling when a video would go up on YouTube, right? I did not utilize that resources. Another thing is the free time that I had, I just wanted to do nothing. Like, I didn't manage my time, whereas let's say, you know, let me just allocate 2 to 3 hours of my day to my YouTube channel, either editing a video or either coming up with ideas or either editing a video or either, you know, posting and promoting my video. So I feel like I just didn't have the time, and so obviously I was expecting that anytime I did have a chance to put a YouTube video, I would see results, but obviously that is not what happened. I think now I'm starting to reprogram myself and understand what are the things that I can do to be successful on YouTube. I'm not making promises that, man, if I get back into the grind of things, I'm going to be consistently pushing content, being awesome, and growing exponentially. That's obviously the goal that I want for myself, but I also need to be prepared that if that does not happen, and to understand that, hey, it is okay for situations like that to come across. One of the tools that I have utilized on YouTube is YouTube Shorts, and I do see content and exposure in that route, which I think that that's something that I would continue to do and utilize when I'm posting videos and putting out content on YouTube moving forward. Another thing is Instagram took priority over YouTube for me. I started to make money off of Instagram in a way. Like, I did have some brands reach out and I did some sponsored content and I made a couple $100, you know, a couple dollars on it. So either I got money or I got the products, or I got both. So I started to use my Instagram, and I felt like if I was already getting these kind of results, it's totally fine for me to, you know, put in a lot of my energy into Instagram, which that is totally fine. The thing is, I do have a full-time job, which so much of my hours during the week goes into that, and juggling Instagram also at the same time, that's also another commitment that I made. And I do take pride in the kind of content that I post on my Instagram, which, trying to say, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you go and follow me on Instagram at Zappy50. One of the big reasons that, honestly, even speaking about it really does weigh me down sometimes is that I have been on YouTube since 2016. And I just feel like YouTube has just been my biggest failure. And it sounds so terrible and awful to say, but it is the truth. Someone like me, I'm very competitive, and I do put a lot of drive in anything that I put myself forth to doing. And I just feel like YouTube has been something that I have just felt like I'm consistently failing at. You know what I mean? I come to YouTube and put in the content that I feel like I can put out. I keep feeling like maybe that's not enough. People don't feel like, you're just not good enough for a certain platform, right? And maybe I'm coming to terms that maybe that YouTube's not for me, right? But also, I don't believe that YouTube is not for me, right? Like, look at me. I can edit videos, I can come up with ideas, but the thing is, right, I'm not trying to be unique. That is the part that I see some YouTubers would advise, like, you are unique, you're one of one. Yes, we are one of one, but other people can create the same content you're creating, and some people can do it better, right? So I just feel like I'm just gonna come out here, give what I can. The 10 people that would watch the video, I love you guys, that's totally fine. And I think when I don't have too much expectations from YouTube, maybe it wouldn't piss me off even more, but at the same time, you don't want to put in energy into something that wouldn't work. But hey, I also see it as it's kind of like a business. You can be cultivating, or putting in time into something and it doesn't work out, but sometimes it just means you just need to change your strategy, right? And I want to change my strategy, but at the same time, I'm like, what the hell? What kind of strategy do I want to approach my YouTube with? You know what I mean? But you get it. Like, I just feel like there are some things that we try too hard, right? Like we are trying way too much to make it work, and it's not working. It's like a relationship that just doesn't want to work out. So I just want to say, like, I don't know, like sometimes people, you see those videos that says, I cracked the YouTube algorithm. From here onwards, here's how you can go from 0 to 1 million subscribers. Here's how you go from 0 viewers to 10 million viewers in one video. Bullshit. Stop lying. It's okay if, you know, the kind of content I put out there, it's not for everyone, but also I have my OGs, the people who would continue to watch. Since 2016, 6 years later, was when I was able to get to 1,000 subscribers. Granted, I wasn't putting in all the effort that needed to be done to put in the work to get to the success that I wanted, right? I accept that. So all I'm gonna say is that moving forward, I'm going to try my best to show up, create more content, put it out there. Honestly, even if it's just one video in 2 weeks, I feel like I should not be putting too much pressure on myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be doing too much. But I just came on here to banter, drink, and just lay it out there. The other reason I have not been on YouTube is, drum roll, I had my wedding. I feel like I'm still basking in the joy, in the fun, in the experience, in the whole vibes of it, like the whole everything. I feel like I'm still basking in it. I still reminisce. Another thing that I need to say this now, I am bringing my wedding series videos to YouTube. A movie, a show, a series was created. And it was so fun. I had a great time. If you guys don't know, we had our wedding in the US. Like, we got married in the US in 2020. And it took till 2022 November. We got married July 2020 of, the year 2020, just during the pandemic. And then we decided to have our wedding in Nigeria, the celebrations with our loved ones, our friends, our family. It was so lit. A lot went into it, and I'm so grateful for how things turned out. Granted, obviously, it doesn't always go 100% perfect, but honestly, I am appreciative of even the things that went sideways, that didn't turn out the way that I thought it would. So I'm totally fine with that. And I wouldn't change anything. I feel like if there's more to be done, I feel like 24 hours was not enough. Like, I can't wait to put out the content and kind of share the experience of everything that went down, and just some of the, you know, tad bits, itty bitty advice here and there, if you're planning your wedding, and just some of the things that, you know, you should take note of to do and make sure to have. But honestly, it was amazing, and I can't wait to continue to bring content back for you guys. Obviously, the next couple contents coming to my YouTube channel is going to be my wedding series videos, I hope. But I think it's going to mix up wedding series and some vlogs here and there. So yeah, let's see how all those turn out. Alright, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!